Talkin'Conversation podcast. Talkin'Conversation podcast on 94 by Rich. Back with another motherfucking podcast. Got Conspiracy Wednesday today. I haven't done one of these in a minute. Joined by, you want to introduce yourself or?
Alaijah.
Oh, I guess I could have used your name, Alaijah, in my intro, but hey, fuck it. How was your day today?
It was pretty good. Made some money. So any day making money, a good day.
Great day when you making some money on. No kids.
Yours?
My day was I was all over the place today. Not gonna cap. Did a lot of running around and did a lot of editing. Man, y'all check out my Partner Drop Sports podcast. Y'all check that out. But we here for Conspiracy Wednesdays today.
We are.
And the first one that I got today is, of course, I just feel like we gotta talk about Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
So Balenciaga, I don't know if you guys know, but Balenciaga dropped the ad with some kids into some BDSM. They had some dolls, teddy bears dressed up in BDSM gear. They had some a child porn case from 2007 in the picture, hidden away that I didn't think nobody was gonna see, and the folks caught it. You know, that's really one thing I feel like social media. I feel like social media has its pros and cons, but that was a pro, you know, because folks be outraged over the bullshit. But you know, I'm glad to know that folks was outraged over some shit that it should have been outraged over. But I'm glad it got kind of the publicity that it did. Do you feel like it could have got bigger?
Yes and no. Because no matter how great a problem is, people still get over it after a while. Like, it never stays a part of the topic.
Well, what was you saying on your thought, though?
Like, I feel like things only stay a trending topic for a couple of months, probably at the max, 2 months maybe.
That's how I thought COVID was going to be. Some trending topic shit.
But it was also a book of a famous painter that does art with children and blood and like cult type paintings. So
just some more, just to add on like to more to what it was in there.
But I feel like once people start using more common sense, then most questions will be already answered.
Common sense is a rarity around these parts.
I really don't have much to say about it. It's obviously wrong.
What do you feel like Kim Kardashian, her response to it was she's going to consider or reconsider working with them, and that she gonna talk to their team. She wanted to talk to their team before making a decision.
Well, she's not finna start the money, for one. For two, she's probably incorporated somehow. Probably got ties.
Yeah.
So,
because I'm just thinking, like, she got kids. She got 4 kids. How many? She got 4 kids. So I'm just thinking, like, if you got to put your child in, if you had a child and you was, you know, this company came to you and they post some shit like that, like, I'm not fucking with them no more.
I think she would involve her children in something like that, though. Yeah. Eventually. And I think that's what Kanye is trying to prevent.
I haven't heard that one before.
Well, he said it.
Well, yeah. Okay. And Northwest, she had a TikTok early on. I just feel like I've seen like one of the TikToks, it just seemed like Kim it don't seem like it's a natural mother and daughter. It's like let's do this for the camera so we can get some Western name. And you can really tell that. A lot of
parents do that. It's really annoying. Looking at videos where people are like forcing their children, you can see on their face, they like, why you got this camera on me right now? Why not just be genuine in the moment and like live life.
No cap though, but you can't be genuine in the moment and not have it on camera. Like the camera is a. I was thinking about
It's a
that.
part of the human,
Yeah, it is.
the cell phone.
Yeah, right now. But it's like the camera, like right now, is capturing what's going on at this time, and I'll be able to have it later, to post or to look at later on. But like I'm capturing time and moments. So I feel like that's what's so captivating about it.
You get to save it for later.
Yeah, facts. But how many people actually go back to their gallery and watch videos that they have saved type shit?
I know I don't.
No cap though. I used to record concerts and shit when I was little. Not concerts, but just record shit, period. Unless it's a fight, you're going to upload it and then see it through what's name. Not that I did that type shit, but.
I don't know. I ain't never really been a techie person. So I don't never.
But you said you see a lot of. You said you see a lot of parents forcing their children on. I'm guessing on. You see it on TikTok?
What? Oh no.
No. Well, it's more like IG.
My account's not really at IG. Not really much of an algorithm on my TikTok because I don't follow anything.
Yeah, but they got an algorithm for you just for like what you done seen. Like they know like what holds your attention type shit. What you swiping on fast. No cap. Put y'all down. Anything that's free ain't really free. They getting your data. Trying to figure out what's. And I heard somewhere. I think Andrew Tate said this. He said something about but the collapse of major structures and major companies will happen when the consumer or when the person who's putting out product is having that data to themselves and it's like ads then gotta pay the person. That mean that the companies will dry up and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll let this guy walk on through. Got a pause and a break in the act. Yeah, I still need it, twin. I'm gonna get later. Appreciate it. Good man.
But you said major what kind of companies? Any kind in particular or like?
So, as far as like, what companies really take the data? Really?
Oh, take the data.
A lot of companies really.
I mean, all of them at that point.
Yeah. That's a hot commodity. Selling our data and shit like that.
For sure.
I forgot why they said why they do that. I think it's just for the ad company just to send us ads. Like everybody I know it's probably like a stereotypical thing now, but like you talk about something, it's in your ads, and it's on the IG, it's on the website.
They get paid to let them know like this person is interested in similar things that you're selling. So
facts. But that's kind of a good thing. What do you think about capitalism and the way that our economy is structured? And then the second part to that question is if you could create your own as far as class and structure of how tax money would be, how people would be taken care of, type shit, your own economic plan, what would that be?
Well, I don't think I can answer the second question just because.
I'll take a minute to think about.
It's going to take a little minute.
Thanks.
First question is.
Do we not got time? Not just playing. Go ahead.
What I think about capitalism, I think it's pros and cons to everything. Obviously, it's good to have it to where anybody can progress and grow in anything they want to, no matter what it is. But at the same time, once you get at the top, you're just sucking everybody at the bottom dry with no kind of I don't know. I can't really speak for people individually, how they handle their money or what they do with it or how they run their businesses or how they control things as far as their workers. So I guess it just depends on the person individually, but majority of the time.
Do you feel like some of that is on the consumers though, Because like they're the ones spending their money on it though.
Well, yeah, because we have to. We have to buy everything we need or want, desire. Literally, everything we have to buy. So.
that leads to my next question. Like,
Can't really blame us. And then everything's structured to where we have to like want to buy it.
but I feel like money is power, of course, and since we are the consumers, we're propping these companies up with the money that we pay for their services type shit. So if we put our money to services that we agree with how they are morally, how they ran morally, and stuff like that. As far as if people stop giving their money to Balenciaga, like, and they just dry out type shit, you will see. I don't know. It's just like,
I don't really think that would, because they already have their money.
yeah,
They
it's
have
not gonna
money.
happen.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm not
of
saying
course.
it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying if it were to happen, they already have so much money to where I'm pretty sure they have other outlets and other things. And
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I don't think it would really affect them. I think they'll still do what they're doing because the people that are their consumers are people that are also into those things as well. People that can buy Balenciaga every other weekend if they wanted to.
Yeah,
They're obviously in a certain
echelon.
place. Yeah. So
Facts.
all of them are. So they're not going to stop buying it because they don't care. They do it too. So just like whatever. They marketing for me.
Yeah, no cap. And think about that. People buying that shit. Shit is expensive.
It is. They be getting crazy with like the designs and their models look very zombie-ish. Look very dead and crazy. But it's fashion. High fashion.
Yeah, just
But
they
some
just
shit will be looking for them.
they just throw it. They just throw anything under the guise of fashion or art type shit. Like, but that's what it is. It's like to the perception of whoever is looking at it type shit. And that's crazy that it is, cause like somebody could have two separate opposing views on it. Like some people just think it's like that shit trash. And some people just think this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And it's crazy that
All about
it is like that.
perception.
You know, cat like that. Elon on Twitter. I don't know how this nigga is even running. I think he got like 7 companies. Like high companies, good companies. And he be on Twitter for real. Like
He really do be tweeting.
like, he be
though.
tweeting.
Like, he be tweeting. He be talking.
He do
talking
that.
to the people for real.
Man, I gotta get Elon a follow, man.
Well, I like
If
the
y'all
fact
ain't-
that he keep us updated, like
Yeah.
with what's going on,
What
his
do you-
decisions, his thoughts.
What do you think about this new Apple was thinking about? Well, one of the people at Apple had took down, deactivated their Twitter, and people was and
What you
a
mean?
top person at Apple
Okay.
took down their Twitter because you know Elon posted polls on Twitter about well, okay, before I want to get in that, Elon, when he bought Twitter, he said he was going to go about it in a structured process type shit, how to go do things. But it just seems like now he's just doing shit as like, I'm the owner of this shit, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do type shit. But he's put these polls up to ask people who were banned when the last regime was in over Twitter. Would you guys like to see people returning Twitter? Donald Trump, Andrew Tate, a couple of other folks type shit. And so when Donald Trump was presented, yeah, everybody said, well, it was close. I might have been 54 or 46, and his tweet was, "The people have chosen." So it's just like, I mean, I like the way he's running. He's just letting the people. He's just letting folks vote.
Yeah.
And if like,
That's a true democracy, though.
yeah, no cap. It ain't no bullshit. And it's quick. You know, the other way just be so. Like the runoff election shit should be so long, lines long. It's just like, But
But do all of it even really matter? Like, I'm not saying votes don't matter, but they gonna put
in the
people who they wanna
grand
put.
grand scheme of things,
They gonna do what they want to do.
you're voting for. You got 4 poison choices, but like they say you get to vote, but you still voting for poison, so it don't even matter. Like the vote don't matter because you're voting for poison. So
Because nothing's really like, I mean, maybe small things, but nothing major has really progressed. I would say I only really care about the black community for real. So I would say within the black community, I wouldn't say as far as America as a whole, because that's a whole nother story.
yeah, no cap. But the Twitter, the head of Apple, you know, one of the people under the head, deactivated his Twitter when the Trump shit occurred. And then some people in the media was pushing for Apple to take Twitter off of the platform, off of the App
Oh yeah,
Store, and Twitter went crazy. People were saying, Elon was saying he would make a phone.
yeah.
Elon said he'll make a phone,
I
and I
bet you he
think,
would.
and I think that's why Apple kind of backed off of it because they know,
He could, and he would.
because they know like he could and he would, and folks will buy his fucking phone. Folks will buy his phone. I know I would. I get the whatever it be called because you can have Twitter on it. Like the only reason they were going to take it down is because they Twitter, not Twitter but Apple. We already know. We don't know who's running their pockets, but you see it's one sided. If they don't want to
Yeah.
allow free speech, it's just like if you don't agree with somebody is saying, you got the
It is
option
what
to
it
not
is,
look
really.
at that shit. You
Exactly.
got so much other shit you can look at. Like it's so much shit on YouTube, literally that you can look at that you don't even have to look at the shit that offends you, and it's really crazy. But that's what people. That's what tends to think the people tend to look at. I don't know how that could be. Maybe it's the soda. Maybe it's the soda.
Good thing I never really drunk soda before. So
What soda look appeasing to you though? This is a sidebar.
I mean, I'll drink like the lemon lime type drinks. I'll drink like a Mountain Dew if I really just have to drink soda.
The dude.
But besides that, maybe something fruity, but never like Coke or Dr. Pepper or Sprite.
Sprite is the
That
most
kill my
like,
throat.
yeah. But
But
what do you think about Apple wanting to take away
yeah.
free speech?
That's basically what it is. Basically, I feel like, well, like you said, no telling who's actually running their pockets, and it obviously is one-sided. But it just seems like, why is everybody that is in a high position or a influential position is all the same ideology? They all have the same physiology. Not physiology. What were them?
Got the same like shit just going on. They just got the same shit going on.
Yeah, but it's just like everybody is just vote Democrat, oh this, that, and it's just like, I don't know, that's just maybe my algorithm. That's all I see.
It's the money. I feel like the money is like the FTX thing going on. You know, he was the second leader endorsement of the Democratic Party. And, you know, everybody knows the thing. He lost, I think, 2 or 3 billion unaccounted for, I think, which is a lot of money.
Unaccounted for.
Unaccounted for.
It's a lot of money that goes unaccounted for. A lot of money.
No cap, man. What do y'all need? My wire information or something? Like I can get y'all that ASAP.
Who?
Jewish people.
See how ridiculous what is?
I think they're anti-Semitic,
Themselves,
meaning
for themselves.
yeah, for themselves. I think if you just speak about them, that shit anti-Semitic. If you say anything, like if you say I like Jews, I think they'll say that's anti-Semitic because like why are you talking about us? Like
I ain't say anything about the Jews.
you say they run everything.
They run the world.
If they run the world, they'll get offended by that. Why are you offended by that?
Because they don't want to seem like they're a part of the behind the scene crowd. They don't want to be a part of that in the social light. So they want to come offensive when you bring that up. But yet, if you say anything about them, then all hell break loose every time for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I was at a flashbulb moment, you know, when that light bulb go off. Ancient Apocalypse. You guys should go check that out on Netflix. I think it's Robert Hancock or no, I'm not being funny. The movie Will Smith. I'm talking Robert Graham Hancock. His name is Graham Hancock, people. It's trending on Netflix right now. It's number 2, so I know you guys probably laid up right now, something like that. It's on number 2.
Which one was that about?
Ancient Apocalypse is about.
No, what was that episode about? Well, I guess whatever.
basically the guys for the whole thing is there was a civilization before our civilization that was advanced, but just not our technology advanced. That probably was around 300 for around 300,000 years, like for a good amount of time. And some of these structures, that's what he goes into depth about the structures and just the time period and just how the historians now they don't want to give him credit. They say he's a pseudoscientist, that he's just a a druggie because he take drugs. Scientists take drugs. Ain't nothing
All
wrong with
scientists
drugs,
take
man.
drugs, though. That's
Yeah,
the
no cap.
thing.
Why they be?
They
Like,
all take drugs.
why they be trying to act like they're not? I just feel like when you got money, a certain amount of money, when you're not worried about
And then when you
nothing else.
understand the science of drugs too,
Yeah,
you're a
fact.
scientist, so you know what to take, how to take, what to take it with.
For sure. Scientists are dangerous men.
They are. They are very.
Yeah.
But speaking of the society before ours, I guess technically, the world, the universe is such a mysterious,
Vast, mysterious, undiscovered land. No cap.
For sure.
And it's kind of outrageous that people aren't heading over heels just to find out what happened for real,
They're not at all.
But I think
that same thing goes for like black people. When you think before slavery,
go on that. Go on
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saying, like, people don't think.
Too much interference.
I'm sorry. I just feel like we don't want to think further than that time period and really think exactly what were we doing. And I feel like a thing I've been seeing a lot on Twitter lately. People realizing that black people were like in different continents, like original like Japanese people were black, or original wherever people they were black. But it's just like, when are you going to start putting the pieces together that black people were the first and only people on this planet if everybody's coming from black people?
Yeah.
So what was that life like? What was black people doing then? We don't know. When it was running shit, what was happening then?
We really don't know. And some of the shit that they were able to do back in the day, like, people can't even understand how they do it now.
Unimaginable.
I really think that they was using telekinesis and all that, just because, like, I think they was on some advanced mind shit, that everybody was on the drugs. I think they had the children on the mushrooms. I think they had the children on the mushrooms.
I feel like
as children.
For sure. Yeah. On the mushrooms though. Kids on mushrooms.
But my theory was mushrooms help you with your ego. Ego is one of the biggest things wrong with this country, or wrong with countries, plural.
More if you with your ego.
If mushrooms were part of the culture back in the day, as far as them taking it from an early standpoint, they would have been very civilized, and everybody would have been on one accord and not been on bullshit.
Well, the plan was to have diversity, so
yeah,
that's the plan, to keep bullshit going on.
But I get on these rants and I kind of know why they doing it. I know why. So it's really ain't it right? It really ain't even though I'm trying to understand some shit. Like, I'm not already knowing what's up. I just be wanting, just talk about it. Just some if and buts, type shit. Nah, what the fuck if and buts? You just agreeing and shit. But
because I'm understanding what you're saying. Damn.
Whoa. Dang, I did have something else, but it was on my phone that is now being recorded.
What?
Quiet.
we talk about next?
Fleetwood Mac, the singer of Fleetwood Mac
That's a
died.
band. What? Who?
Christine McVeigh, probably the bitch that be singing shit.
Damn. Beautiful story I have about Fleetwood Mac. Can I tell it?
Go ahead.
Thanks. I used to be an art nerd in high school, so I was very close with my art teacher, and she used to play a lot of old 70s music, and she introduced me to Fleetwood Mac, and I fell in love. I was like, oh my God, what is this beautiful voice?
Shout out to the art teachers.
Shout out to all the art teachers. Those are real teachers, the more caring teachers.
No cap. And it's the art that is in it, and it's because of what they passionate about that makes them. Like mathematics, you ain't gotta be no passionate nigga.
Just a smart nigga.
Just a smart nigga. That's it. That's crazy. Would you be a teacher?
Honestly,
For the youth, man. For the youth. For the youth.
I wouldn't teach anything like major in the curriculum. I'll do something like art. I'll be an art teacher or music teacher.
What music though? Like what kind of like recorder class, like choir class?
Oh no, I can't teach nobody to sing. Only thing I can do is play the piano. So I'm just gonna have a keyboard class.
Band, not band. What's piano?
We're gonna play funk. We're
Funk.
playing like 70s, 80s electric music.
Yeah, and y'all should have presented that to the marching band and have y'all played it at home coming for the high school game.
Yeah, high school games.
Oh no, what'd you do? What'd you do? Elementary, middle, high school?
Oh, I was thinking maybe middle. Just
middle,
maybe.
Do I remember?
Yeah, they'll listen, but then they might still be bad. But
that's when they transforming.
Yeah.
So that's a good segue. That's a good segue.
Or I'll probably do like 9th grade, probably like right into high school type shit. Or seniors.
But you still, but since you got art, you gonna have all 9th through 12. You ain't really gonna have
But you gotta think the difficulty levels of things like elementary schoolers. That's not really nothing to teach them to draw something.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you were to do high school, you wouldn't be able to just do one grade.
Or you have to do everybody. So yeah, you're right. I forgot. You're right. Dang. Would you teach?
Yeah, I would teach graphic design, but I'm not really like. I don't know everything to be able to relate it back to somebody and teach them. I just know a lot of shit, but I don't know everything type shit. And I feel like my teacher, she just knew everything. When I was in graphic design. Hope so. Yeah. I think about my graphic design class is trippy for me because I just feel like it's where I just learned how to do so much as far as just another skill that I didn't think I was gonna like type shit. And it just came with I always was taking photos and videos on my phone type shit, but just being able to translate those and manipulate those photos and videos and making them into different shit. It's just crazy. It's crazy that happened. And I also think about my two friends that sat next to me, Khalil and Roberto. You know, they're no longer with us anymore. But Roberto sat on my left side, Khalil sat on my right side. I think for like 2 years. I think about that. I think about that a lot. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I would say often enough to talk about it.
But I mean, I guess it left a good impact on you.
Yeah, have some fun. Okay, have some fun. Okay, man.
I ain't really like graphic design, but I only had it in college. We didn't have that in high school. We didn't have all those kind of cool extracurriculars. Basic. The basic things.
What you was doing in high school extracurricular?
I did the ROTC, art. Marketing.
Do you like working with the clay? Did y'all
Oh
have the clay?
yeah. Well,
I'll do that. Ceramics.
I ain't take ceramics. That's the thing. Depending on what class you was taking, depending on what you did, we didn't really. I never really wanted to do anything with clay. I was more. I mean, I did end up making like a pot or something eventually that we just had to for whatever reason, but nothing I did a lot of. No, more just sketching. But I was always a model though. I was always. Well, she made me model even when I didn't want to. Had to stand up, and everybody had to draw me. So that was a cool thing.
Who was the best drawer of you?
Like the person that drew me, who that
Yeah.
was, I
Yeah.
would say this boy named Chris Green. Chris Green. He was a good drawer though. And that's one thing about our art class. Like we were very connected. So if you needed help drawing something, he used to always help me like figure it out.
Do you have some family that drew? He was just gifted, talented. Was he one of them artists, gifted, talented? Because some folks just can draw really good because they just have good penmanship. And I feel like some people are just
He
great,
did have a good penmanship too. Though.
great,
Right.
just talented type shit. Just got that skill for it. Like damn.
Yeah. He actually lived in my neighborhood too. He was bad though, so I don't know.
Artists always got that. So okay.
Well, some, not all. Some were timid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Varies.
I like ceramic class. I made a cup. I remember me making a nice cup. I gave it to my mom. She put her pens in it on her desk.
Oh.
So that worked. Also, I made a box. You had to make. I made a box and I put a werewolf on the edge of it. I put a moon on the other side, a crescent moon, and I had a hole in it. And I painted different colors and shit like that. That shit took like 2 weeks. That was nice. That was a nice project. Not gonna cap. Dang, it's crazy.
The best one's the one you take time on.
Yeah, no cap. And it really seemed like them 50 minutes or hour. That's not enough. Hour 30. Shit on nigga be biting. I gotta get back to that. Y'all had 8A. Y'all had 8AB day, or y'all just had same class every day. Same class every day.
If I can fucking remember. I think same class every day. Honestly, I think we was hitting all like 6 in one day type shit. Boom, 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 boom.
I was finna say something. My throat parched. What you eating on now these days, Miss Alaijah?
I've gotten into sushi.
Oh yeah.
Interesting food.
Maybe you just want to say fuck it, sushi.
Raw meat. I've been
Raw
digging
meat.
into raw meat lately. I've been eating my steaks medium. Getting some of that raw meat. But that's about new. Anything else I don't ate 1,000 times over. I need to start back cooking.
Yeah, no cap. I was thinking about buying a meat subscription.
No cap.
You know, they come throw that shit right by your door. Open your door up, you got a couple jump sticks.
Steak.
Them niggas, they tried to get me though. They said free wings for life. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I ain't ready yet to start cooking meat yet. I still need a few more utensils and pot and pans and shit like that. So I don't like to start till I got everything I need, so I can really put them drumsticks on the pans with the holes on the bottom, so it can really circulate. You know, put a nice seasoning on. I got some seasoning that smell like barbecue sauce, but it's seasoning though. You know what I'm saying? Like, got some of that slapping mama seasoning. Everybody said on YouTube. I just got it because I be seeing everybody put it on YouTube, so. It got to be that good. Niggas talking about slap the person who birthed you. So hey,
I just be following recipes
hmm.
when I do try to cook. Slap your mama. Like Friday. Remember?
That was the worst one. The last one, the Christmas.
The Christmas one?
Christmas one, the worst one.
I like the Christmas one. I think that's my favorite. I like the intro. I'll sit and watch the whole intro, like the little cartoon.
Hmm.
That's my favorite one.
Do you like Christmas time?
I do not. I despise Christmas time.
But you like Friday after next, Christmas theme.
Correct, I do. Because it's the hood version of Christmas.
But the best Friday out of those three, that one.
Yeah. Then it'll be, Friday after next, then Friday.
Then next Friday last.
I mean, Friday after next, then next Friday, then Friday last.
First
one last.
Next Friday
so
is my two. I feel like the way they came out is the way they're the best to me. I feel like the first one.
Well, yeah, of course.
Just because I seen next Friday so many times before I seen the first Friday.
Oh, really?
That went, no cap that we had. That's crazy. We had all three, but the nigga couldn't find the CD for the first one type shit. But we had the package type shit. So I was watching that next Friday. Never touched the Friday after next type shit. Used to watch that shit all the time. Niggas used to watch. You know why? You niggas used to watch. I think that's where I get my obsession. I can watch shit over and over from. You niggas used to just wake up and go and watch the same DVDs over and over again. That's all nigga had when that nigga had no cable.
I used to watch a lot of movies when I was younger. You know, not having shit to do, being in the house, being the only child. Yeah. So I used to watch shit. I used to be on YouTube. That's when I really got into the Illuminati shit for real. Just being bored as fuck.
That's when it was out there. They ain't had no filters on shit.
Yeah, that's when it used
you
to be.
You can post
there
the fuck you want to post.
That's when it used to be really out there.
Damn, times we'll never see again.
Never
ever. You would have to have just
live through videos,
it. Yeah. You have to have lived through it, or just out of luck, man. Just out of luck.
That's when I also discovered Abel. The Weeknd. But I can't fuck with that Dawn FM.
Why?
It's not my style. You can keep that.
That's the one he just dropped?
Yeah, you can keep that. I'm kind of disappointed because I really needed like something new from him.
Now you gotta wait.
Yeah, and I gotta wait like a couple more years. Yeah. So let's see what that's gonna be.
That's crazy.
I need Rihanna to drop, but who knows when that's gonna happen.
I've seen somewhere they said she might do a little something after she performs at the Super Bowl. Patrick, you gotta get there.
Oh, Patty LaBelle.
I was just gonna say Patty LaBelle, okay. But I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes. But would you like to shout yourself out on socials, or you just wanna
Traplay, TRVPLAI.
Anything you want to
on Instagram.
Say?
I don't post though.
Like and subscribe if you made it this far. If you made it this far. Put your Cash App in the comments. I actually had folks do this before.
My Cash App is ALAIJAH. You should get a example at the bottom in the title, and you'll add another H, so it'll be 2 H's. Alaijah H. Cash App.
Yeah, I
appreciate all donations.
If you want to donate.
For whatever reason. You feel is needed.
Okay. Talk Conversation Podcast on 94 Conspiracy Wednesday.